Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast. How are we today?
It's been too long, baby boy.
It does actually feel like we've not seen each other for a while.
I know.
It's only been a week, only 7 days.
I've not seen you outside of the Sloppy Joes for
You've
a
been
little
ignoring me?
bit. No.
Why?
Been busy,
Busy.
as they say in Stockport.
Have you been busy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's hot in here. Oh, hard. It's hot in here.
What?
What?
What's happening?
Look at me. What have I got on?
Sort of a ranted smile.
Shut up. Ethan James, ladies and gentlemen, by the way.
Oh,
Hi,
yes.
Ethan. What have I got on, Ethan?
Yes, hello. You have got on a big black jumper.
Hard in
Yeah.
here. Ooh. Made a mistake today.
What?
Didn't rectify it in time.
Shit yourself?
No, but that is coming up. Wow.
What, during the podcast?
No. Good story about it. I, unfortunately, have put on...
Wait. Oh.
Cut that out. Ethan, have a word with yourself, man.
That's fucking
Your mum didn't
tight.
raise you like that.
No. I have put on weight.
Have you?
No, not since the end of Christmas. I've not had a drink in 24
What is that?
days.
What am I seeing there?
Sorry, let's get to
Why
it.
is it
Let's say
shiny
one
and
thing at a
silver?
time. It's ADHD.
So last
Ladies
week
and
you turned up like a sort of a mum of two.
Yeah, which is that was harsh.
And it had you came in a plain grey Skechers
People
jumper.
liked the Skechers jumper.
It was.
Are your eyes funny?
It was
Are
everything.
your eyes funny these
Everything I
days?
dreamed it. Are my eyes, are they funny?
Your eyes are funny.
No, they're okay.
Hold on. No. That one's weird.
No, it's not.
That one's gone a bit droopy.
It's not. It doesn't.
No, it does again.
It won't.
I've unfortunately won with Paris jumper. £3 offended. But unfortunately for the audio listeners, it does say Paris.
in shiny
how do you
silver writing.
how do you describe
Clearly
that?
made bespoke for Paris Hilton.
No, it says France there. In case you don't know where Paris is.
Why have you got that?
I'm trying to collect all the capital cities.
Okay, I'm
Madrid.
so far.
One.
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah. And Montevideo,
Oh, where's that?
Uruguay. So.
So yeah, I'm trying to collect them all. So where you live now, wherever you listen to Sloppy Joes, if you have got your capital city in big, sort of quite out there writing, and then in smaller text underneath the country, I'm taking them.
You know, you don't have to buy everything you see on Vinted. You know, it's an optional thing. It's not like community service where there's like a state mandate that you have to buy all the shit jumpers you see.
I thought it was I thought it was cool at the time.
It's a bit cool. I like that it's shiny and silver.
Oh, shut up.
I do actually. It's not bad that.
But yeah, so that's why I wore my fleece. But I'm ready to relax now. I've got the jumper on. Let's go back to your eyes being funny.
Well, they're
Something
all right.
you got on. What's up? How's life?
It's all right actually. I'm sort of kitting the house out a little bit.
Nice.
I'm changing things around. I'm making some plays.
So you were doing the kitchen at one point.
Yeah.
Is that sorted?
Finally sorted.
Nice.
I'm so glad you didn't ask me this last week.
Why?
Because at that stage, so we started 5 months ago with a tap that just dripped every 5 or 6 seconds.
Awful.
4, 5, 6,
Oh, nice.
etc.
Yeah.
That's what we started with. So if you'd have asked me that question 7 days ago, what we would have had at that point was a tap that is constantly running.
No.
This is after me. This is after me saying to Lizzie, "I'll sort this."
Oh, God.
Sort of almost a sort of. It was a display of of manliness.
Yeah, I'll do
if you
this.
can use such a phrase. I've got this. The tap was constantly running at this point, and it was so wobbly. The base of the tap, it almost was sort of drooping over.
Oof.
That's where I'd got to in 6 months. It had got substantially worse from the initial problem.
That's not fun, is it?
It's not fun. Oh, and also, do you know the little mini sink next to the main sink, which is basically designed for you to piss in, isn't it, when you can't be asked to go upstairs?
The mini one. Why wouldn't you piss in the bigger one?
Little urinal, isn't it? I can't piss in the big one because that's where my cheese grater is, usually.
You grate your cheese in the sink.
No, but you grate and then you precipitate.
So if you were to wee in your kitchen,
Yeah.
you'd choose the smaller of the two
The
sinks.
little mini piss. Well, it's a piss sink,
You
isn't it?
worry though, because in America, often they have like a grinder in there, don't they?
Well, I'm no offence, but I'm not laying flat on the sink, dropping my,
Todger in there.
Not Todger, but yeah, in there, am I?
Yeah.
My little, white chocolate Kinder Bueno. I'm not doing it like that. And also, if I was, I wish I could reach the blades. That's all I'll say. You know what I mean? I take a circumcision if that's how it came. So that isn't an issue. But so the wee sink was out of action because every time that any water went down that, the overflow pipe was just pumping it straight underneath the sink.
God.
Scrub forward on the timeline to 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I've just completely siliconed that entire overflow pipe. So that is like, there is nothing else that can be done with that now.
Yeah.
That's not coming off again, but if you want it to, it can't either. So we can piss freely in there again. I bought some tube spanners. Do you know what they are?
No, what's a tube spanner?
So a spanner, obviously, you know what that is. You sort of, you have to be kind of perpendicular to the thing you're spanning.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas a tube spanner, it's like a pipe. The end of the pipe is a spanner shape, and you slot it over the top of the thing you're spannering. Whereas in this case,
I'm so confused.
the tap comes underneath the sink, and it's screwed in from underneath, but there's no space to turn it with a normal spanner because the sink's in the way.
Oh.
So I bought some tube spanners, tighten that.
Wow.
The sink is tight.
Great.
Then I've bought some new...
You're doing your own kitchen, by the way.
Doing my own kitchen. So then this is all I'm doing. It's taken me 6 months. And the actual tap cartridges themselves, I've replaced them with new ones, but then the tap heads didn't fit, so I had to buy little plastic caps to go on the tops of the cartridges. They fit, screwed in, back to normal. The sink doesn't leak, the tap isn't wobbly,
Brilliant.
and the piss sink is operational. We've got it!
Do you class yourself as a handyman then?
Well, I used to, until this absolute FACADE.
True. It sounds like hell, that sink. You could say that Helsinki is finished.
What was that?
I wrote down a joke.
Do you know what? I saw you. So out my eyeline, I see Ethan write notes, and sometimes they're just for funny bits, like, you know what I mean, to clip. And I was like, I wonder what funny bit he's, because, I mean, no offense, it wasn't like a clip-worthy bit about your sink, but it is interesting.
No.
So I was like, I wonder what he was doing.
Do you want a bit again?
Well, no, because eventually, actually, you say it sounds like hell, but eventually I started to enjoy the fact that it wasn't working. I think I had Stockholm syndrome. if we're going Scandinavian with it.
I get it. Are we doing this because of Paris? Are we doing capitals? Is that why?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I love that you read that out as well off your little piece of paper, and you glanced down 3 times during the reading of it.
Why couldn't you remember it, Ethan?
I just wanted to nail it. I don't think I really did. It could have been better delivered.
Yeah.
I might do it once more and cut that in replace.
Okay,
it.
No,
go on, and let him do it. Okay.
You'd be mad.
So eventually it's finished.
What?
Hey, Joe, you could say.
Stop looking. No.
So let's go again.
Stop looking
down. The whole
down.
point is that you're not looking at it.
Okay.
So
You
read
know
it now
this, you
and
know
get
this.
it memorised.
I've actually got it.
Okay, right. So, and eventually, I finished it. Hey.
Finish what?
No, that's the end of the story, wasn't it?
Way.
Oh, Joe. It sounds like hell, that sink. That Helsinki sounds like it's finished.
Oh. Hey, he did it.
Yes!
Very
He's
good.
a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. Are you a so say all of us or a which nobody can deny?
And so say all of us. Hey.
Very good.
Constantly thinking about different capitals now.
Unbelievable. What are you going to say?
Oh. Have you got a neighbour called Lynn?
Oh, I've got one.
Go on.
Oh, that joke was so shit, that, Joe. Why don't you go to Geneva and kill yourself?
Isn't it Zurich, the capital of Switzerland? Or have I just made that up?
It's Bern. Unbelievable. Not even the fucking capital, man.
Fucking playing at, Ethan. It's Bern.
It's Bern, man.
That's good. What else are you doing to your house?
Oh, I love a project, don't I? It's a
Project
Joe's
time.
big project. He's ruining his life. Hey!
Is that why your eyes are going funny?
Yes. Because
What
what I've done is...
palsy. What's it?
Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
No, so what I've done is...
My mate Ben had that once. He was fucked for ages.
What I've done is I've given one eye is just fully dedicated to the house, and then the other eye's here doing the podcast at work.
No, nice.
In Mackey's or whatever.
2 eyes.
Is everything all right there?
It can't just be me that thinks one of his eyes are a little slightly.
He's always had that.
I've always had a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
but I stare at you a lot.
I'm still making eye contact, aren't I?
Yeah, you're still making eye. No, you're not drifting.
Okay, that's
That would be worrying, wouldn't it?
Well, that's because we have basically. I'm coming up with the digital rat's nest, the media dome, the HDMI
media
headquarters.
Nice.
The basement is being turned into my office space
Unbelievable.
/ gaming zone / workshop / hellscape.
What is it now?
Full of crust. Do you want to see? So here's what it is currently.
Full of crust. So it's just
Full of
abandoned. Nothing's in there.
Well, no. The problem is, I wish nothing was in there. That's
Oh my
that is the
God.
current. That's the current lay of the land.
There's a lot in there.
That's what we've
there.
got to work with. There's a lot in there.
What is that?
And I tell you what, actually, we started work on Sunday.
Who sues this?
I can
You and
see
Lizzie?
Scrolling, give it here.
No, I'm not scrolling. I'm just having a look round.
Yeah, we started work on Sunday, right?
Is she in for the dome? Is she getting out of anything out of this
The
dome?
thing, well, she's getting me out of her hair, but I will say there has been some pushback to the dome. But it's mostly, I think it's thinly veiled jealousy. Because she ain't got no dome, Bubba.
Yeah.
But the basement's been there. She's been in this house for 5 years. If she wanted to domify that basement, she's had ample opportunity.
So this is to get you out of her hair. You would say to get out of Liz's bun.
Oh.
What's that?
Lisbon. If anyone clocked, I just had to quickly Google Lisbon to make sure it wasn't Porto.
Yeah.
But it is the capital of Portugal.
I need to talk to you about something.
Get out of Lisbon.
And we live near each other, and you might know the situation of it. So we were getting rid of everything. We were getting mad rid of everything.
Where you put? Oh. Where are you getting rid of it though? What are you doing?
Well,
Skip?
exactly. So I've been to the tip, right?
Oof, they clock your edge near us.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
What?
Can't go more than once a week.
That's not true.
It is. Me dad is the tip king.
Your dad's fly
Christ.
tipping industrial waste.
No, you go once a week.
You go there and he's just going.
Ethan, get onto that. Stockport Council, how often can you go to the tip?
Anyway.
I'm not looking that up.
No.
Google it.
Anyway, so I went to the tip. First time, car full of. I've got my. Yeah. I'm there, empty. Fine. Second time, empty. Second time, actually, I saw a bloke who recognised me from Stretford Paddock, which was very nice.
Did he help you out?
Bin 5, mate. He gave it the classic. Lovely bloke. Third time, I get there.
Awful. You'd be arrested if I was in charge.
Yeah. You'd have arrested me the first time. Third time I get there, the barrier's down. And it's like 5 o'clock now and it shuts at 6 and it's Sunday and it's dark, so I thought, I wonder if they've just shut early or...
Because makes sense.
And then I see all the beep, beep, the sort of collector bins going in.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, maybe they've shut because the bins are getting collected. So then there's a bloke who works at like the little hut at the start with a chair and he sort of lets
you
people
feel sorry
in
for us. You wonder, does he get his walks? Where does he wee?
What? Into the bin, obviously.
Oh, God.
Number 2 is the piss bin. Never been in there. People swimming in it. Basically, people thinking it's good for your skin. It's not. It's an irritant. So the barrier's down, and I've stopped there. No one else is about, customers-wise or whatever, users. So he walks over, and I go, "Oh, hi, mate. You okay?" And I'm literally got like a fucking board over my face.
I love that when you fill your car.
The car was so full. I was so happy with how full I'd got it. Do you know, it was like that game where you're trying to get the car out of the car park and you're moving all the blocks.
I know what you mean.
That was me, but I was the car, and I'm blocked in. And he went, "What are you here for?" And at this point, I wanted to scream immediately.
What am I here for?
What are you here for? Oh, I don't know. What, to just get another fucking bit of wood stuck next to my head? There's an indoor plant on the passenger seat and some bin bags in the back. What do you think I'm here for? I went, "Oh, just for the tip." And he went, "This is the third time I've been." And he went, "No tip here, mate." And I went, "Oh." And he went, "It's all recyclables now. Tipping days are over, mate." And I thought, fuck off. I don't know the intricacies of whether you're...
It's called the tip.
Everyone calls it the tip. And I went, "Oh, sorry." And he went, "What you got in there?" And I thought, you can see it. I said, "Oh, just household stuff." And he went, "Yeah. You do know it's all recycled now, though, don't you? No tipping here, mate. Tipping days are over." And I went, "Oh, yeah, well, is it..." And he went, "Yeah, go on." And you know what I mean? I just thought,
What the hell?
And what are you on about?
Jogsworth.
Everyone calls
He
it.
wants a
Everyone
chat.
calls it the tip. And then the most annoying thing of all is when you go up there. So I'm asking people who have been very friendly and very nice.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, where's this go? And 90% of the stuff I had, non-recyclable waste. So it's not even getting recycled anyway. Tipping days are over, mate. I've been here 3 times today.
That's crazy. That.
So, yeah,
your edge is going to be clocked, mate.
I know, I'm not allowed back in there.
Clock.
Oh, what are you
They're
sucking
going to
someone?
be like, woo, woo,
Yeah.
when you rock up next time.
I know.
It is 3 times a week. Google it.
Is it?
Yep. Google that, Ethan.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
All right, Will.
we're making the media dome anyway. What have you been up to?
A couple of things.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, went on a big hike.
Oh.
It was big, you know.
Okay.
Well, I'm not. I haven't had a drink in 24 days.
Are you actually sticking
I
to it?
swear on my life.
Have
and
you
I
even
am.
had any rum raisin ice cream?
No, I am ready for one.
Oh, yeah. Have you lost
ready
any
for
weight?
one. I don't know.
You've had
I didn't Google it. I haven't weighed myself. Google it.
How
Don't
much
Google
does
that.
Joe McGrath weigh? Enter.
Well, I'm sorry, but you thought
just
that
sa-
was appropriate for one of our YouTube tags back in the day.
Yeah, that was to
when
catch.
we first started
that was
our,
to catch you.
when we first started our fucking podcast.
Joe,
one of the tags attached to this show was Joe McGrath's weight. Like people would be googling that.
Yeah, you are. That's how you find. You just admitted it. That's how you find out how much you weigh. So you Google it and then you just sit there refreshing it, hoping it goes down.
So Holly was in charge of the hike. Holly's Leonard's girlfriend. There was about 6 of us that went. She sent in about 3 or 4 different hike options.
Okay.
And I just thought, probably check the one that's closest.
Yeah.
It's less mileage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's Sunday morning, fuck it. We picked the wrong one.
Right.
Holly loved it. It was Kinder Scout.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was 7 miles long.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking nightmare.
Not the first time you've been caught struggling all over a scout, is it?
Nope.
Carry on.
And what happened was, whilst we were starting the incline, the hurricane came.
No. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
The hurricane
Like that,
came.
one of them big timeouts.
Aisha.
Hurricane.
Alyssa.
Hurricane.
A hurricane.
No.
It was a hurricane.
No.
And I started worrying about tornadoes. Because...
Was the hurricane not enough for you?
Well, I was worried because if you get blown away sort of in an industrial area, you're more likely to land on someone who can help you, like someone's back garden. There was fucking nothing around. If I'm gone, I'm done for. I am literally done for. There's no finding me again, Joe.
No, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? But even if I'm dead, right? If I land on like number 43's garden,
Yeah.
even if I'm dead, at least I'll get a nice burial.
Imagine
They'll
how annoying
never
it'd
find
be.
me.
Imagine how annoying it'd be if you landed and died on someone's garden or on someone's roof, and they had to sort of nudge you down with a fucking dustpan and brush.
Becky has to knock on. Excuse me, I've dropped my ball. Oh, somewhere. My
Yeah, we've
partner
popped
next
it.
to-
What do you mean you popped it?
He's a cheeky fucker. Popped it. But yeah, great hike.
Hurricane then.
We would
What?
we would take sandwiches next time. We only had oat bars to keep us going.
Ugh.
And it was a real pain, that.
Was it?
I was fucking starving.
How long was the walk?
We walked for 4.5 hours.
Oh, nice.
The dog loved it. I feel tight on Buck the dog because he was in his element in the outdoors.
Right.
We only take him out 3 times a day. I mean, that's a lot in it, but you can tell he was made for the outdoors.
Sorry.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's his natural habitat.
Can I say,
the
Joe, I know we
outdoors.
take the piss out of you for like exercise or whatever. Walking your dog 3 times a day is very much the upper limit of how much anyone walks their
but
dog.
this dog
That
was
is
in
a
his
hell of a lot.
element.
That's a lot. You're doing very well there.
It's like if Becky took me to, I don't know, Cadbury's World
in
Birmingham.
Yeah.
I was in my element and
Yeah.
I don't want to go home. I've shown the dog. I want to stay here and work.
No, Becky, we're staying.
I've shown the dog the great outdoors. Like, every time we do, we show him it over and over again, but he was like in his element again.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time I take him on a big walk, by the way. But I'm like, I always feel guilty, like, come on.
Yeah, back in the car.
Back to Stockport we go.
Yeah, back being your footstool
But
again.
no, I felt good. 22,000 steps that day.
Wow, that's good, that.
I had a 3-course Italian afterwards, though.
Oof,
for my
where
dad's
from?
Birthday. Bellini's, what a place. Cheadle Village.
Where's that?
Great. Gone skimpy on the sauce, though. What?
What?
Cheadle High Street.
Skimpy on the sauce?
Yeah. Nearly shit myself this week as well.
Oh, 2 stories.
And it involves...
It wasn't when you were hit by a hurricane at the top of Kinder Scout?
No. I had some jerk wings the night before that I'm putting it down to.
Right.
It was an awful ordeal. Awful. And it involves Ethan James. Do you remember this, Ethan?
What?
Do you remember how this story involves you?
No.
Right, so get this.
Oh, yes.
So, it's Friday morning. It's nice and early, and I'm going to go. I've got a train in from Stockport to Piccadilly, and I'm going to go from Piccadilly on the tram to Media City for my show at 10 o'clock. So I've got a BBC show at 10 o'clock. I go live at 10. You kind of need to be there nice and early. Mm-hmm. I hop on the tram, I sit down, and all is normal with my day. There is no signs here. Like, there's no trembles. Do you know what I mean? I am fine.
Do you know when in like an old Western film where someone will put their ear to the train track and you can hear the train, 30 miles away?
Yeah.
You put your ear to the track, nothing.
I can sort of gauge sometimes when it's going to be a troubling day for my stomach, and there was no signs at all.
Oh, God.
I'm in the world.
These are the worst ones.
So here is where we were in terms of the metro. So for those who don't know, you go from Piccadilly and you sort of go through the hustle and bustle of the city centre. Then when you get to Deansgate, you're off into what I call no man's land for 2 stops. Yeah. No man's land means there's fuck all around, really. Yeah. Cornbrook is a stop.
Which isn't a word. So no wonder it doesn't make any sense, because Cornbrook, there's no brook there.
No.
And God forbid they grow a little bit of corn for us to eat.
God forbid.
There's no chance.
Pomona Island. This is Pomona Island. What is it?
Isn't she a singer with sort of like curly orange hair? Who am I thinking of?
That's not Pomona Faith.
Oh yeah. Paloma Faith. Yeah.
So I've left Deansgate, and as soon as those doors shut and say the next stop is Cornbrook, all hell breaks loose.
Farting.
But the feeling of I'm gonna poo soon.
Yeah, it's gonna smell fast.
I'm going
Belfast.
to. And the pain just keeps doubling and doubling.
Yes, man!
You set me up there with Belfast, really.
It's annoying as well. If you'd have driven in,
I was going to use that one.
What are you going to do?
It's a bit different, isn't it? Because, the car is different, isn't it?
They're the easy ones.
Yeah.
So as soon as we leave, I need to get off this tram. But here's the situation. I've got nothing on me. I've got nothing on me. I've got my phone, my keys, and all I can think about is the fact that I'm going to poo myself. Yeah. But if I get off in Cornbrook or in Pomona Island, I'm in no man's land. And if I do poo myself, where am I going to poo?
There's nowhere to poo.
And how do I sort this out? Because I've got nothing to help me out with. Normally, if I need it in my own car, I could easily just drive home, my pants off, unless I get stopped by the police.
Shit in your own car? Have you done that?
Like if I did it on the side of the road, and then I get in.
Have you done that?
I've done that, yeah. But that's fine. It's by the by. I've got no friends here.
By the bypass.
Unless I remembered a friend who lives near a tram stop. So here I am approaching Cornbrook, and I think, what is the? Because I can't see past getting off at Cornbrook or Pomona Island. I can't see past it unless there is a saviour.
Oh wow!
Unless someone owns a flat. Only one stop past Pomona Island, and his name was Ethan James.
Oh, yes. I was in the shower.
So what's the story from your perspective?
Get your phone out, please, Ethan. Read some of the messages.
Well, I was in the shower, and I could see through the window of the shower that I got a message from McGrath. I didn't really know what was going on, but basically, he messaged me and said, are you up? Right?
Great. Like I was going to go round for a quick, a quickie.
That's the classic, friends with benefits text.
Yeah, are you up? Yeah.
I didn't know you two had a relationship like that.
No, neither did I. No. I just needed it.
You never know until you know.
Then he said, what time you headed into work with 2 question marks?
He's beating around the bush. For a man who's literally blind with the feeling he's about to poo himself, he's not getting to the point very quickly.
I didn't want to give away the game because...
In case what?
Well, this is what happened. So Ethan didn't reply. I texted him saying, are you up? Ethan didn't reply, but I was like, I just said to my body, do not get off here. What would you have done? Here's a question, general question.
Yeah.
Would you have risked putting yourself on a tram in front of people?
Cannot be done.
Or would you have just held off and kept going to Ethan's place?
I'd have held off, yeah. And I know there's a pub around there as well. There's also a park.
But this is at 9 a.m. A park?
What?
You shit yourself in a... Yeah, but that park's quite public.
Yeah, but if you're gonna... If the option is we're pooing ourselves here...
Yeah.
I'd rather do it in
a park. What about the pub? The pub was risky because I don't think it's half 8 in the morning.
Open, you can't shit because then you're on CCTV.
There was a hotel as well, which I thought of.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So I stayed strong. I stayed firm.
Oh, did
and
you? It doesn't sound very firm.
And to my body's credit, it just sucked it all back in, and it was fine. Yeah, didn't shit myself.
So we didn't even go to yours?
No, it was touch and go till I got to Pret at Media City, and then.
God, that's not what the people at Pret need, is it?
Do you know what?
Imagine that you come in, you scan your little boop, you're on shift, you put your little maroon apron on, and then all of a sudden, a sweating, absolute donkey Kong of a Joe McGrath,
Donkey
fucking sprints in, just don't even put his hands out, opens the door with his face, and just absolutely blows the brakes off a fucking disabled toilet. And imagine that for them.
It's bad, that, isn't it?
Did you buy anything?
But
You took one of the free bananas on the way out.
Yeah. The only thing I really like from Pret is their ham and cheese croissants, but that's just adding flame to the fire, isn't it?
It is,
Smoke
yeah.
to the fire. What is it? Fuel.
Fuel.
So bad day that day. But wow, what a journey that would have been.
Yeah.
If I did put myself on the tram, I would have had to go to Ethan's.
Yeah. And just to clean
Ethan,
up.
what would you do if I rock up?
Oh my God.
Have you got anything like shorts or anything that would fit me?
Fit you.
Am I speaking another language? Yes.
I would love to see the absolute Iron Man sort of construction of an outfit that he'd have to make from household objects, because none of his normal clothes would fit you. So he'd make you a little pair of pants out of 2 of those industrial-sized bean tins. That's over either leg.
Oh, because he doesn't have pants that fits me, but he has industrial-sized
No, because
bean tins.
we said before, his flatmate always buys bulk buys from like Cost Cutter and stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got the 2 big industrial-sized bean tins. That's one. He makes a little vest out of a bin liner. That'd be nice.
It would be nice, actually. Yeah.
Maybe you got shit in your shoes, obviously.
Would you trip for me
he's
home?
carved out 2 loaves of bread.
Would you?
You got a foot in either one of them. Little wholemeal clogs. Oh, you look a bit. Just turn it up for the BBC. Like you've had a nervous breakdown.
What would have had to happen is I would have had to got you drove me home. Would I have been allowed in your car in that state, Ethan?
Yeah.
Mini Pooper?
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't be tight, would I?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I didn't shit myself.
Well done.
How have you been, Ethan? Mate, it feels like we've not spoken to you in
I know.
ages.
You've been in Canterbury, haven't you?
Got stuck on a train.
Right. Always negative.
Stuck on a train for 8 hours.
What?
Didn't have a seat. We sat next to the toilets on the floor.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Hoping someone would dribble under the door. So
Talk
you
to
can
us.
have some
Give us
sustenance.
more details.
Got on the train
Wait. From Piccadilly to Canterbury.
from London Euston to Manchester. So what happened was Avanti, because of the big storm, the
Hurricane.
big storm meant that apparently the trains aren't allowed to run after 6 o'clock. I don't know why the storm picked that time.
We've got a bedtime. What's going on? What?
No, that's when it gets up. It does shift work.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
works 6 p.m. till 12, then it sleeps for 4 hours, then it's up at 8 a.m. till 4 p.m.
And
Very tight window.
then I got on thinking I'd done well because I managed to get a little spot on the floor next to first class.
Wow.
So I was getting really excited.
That's
And then
one of the best seats in the house, that. The floor near first class.
off we went. And then after Wolverhampton, the train in front hit a tree.
Oh, no.
For fuck's sake.
A fallen tree, or did it come off its tracks?
Get angry, did it?
The tree come off its roots, I think.
Yeah.
And it just bundled into the train. And nobody knew what was going on. The oxygen supply, no one knew how long we had.
Not an issue.
Awful.
Not an issue.
And what
is
are you
it?
doing on the train?
Light supply, the sockets went down. And
That is annoying.
electricity.
What time of the day is this, please, Ethan? Are you...
The news broke
Oh. Did you go on me?
at about 6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 p.m.
Just
And
when
then-
the storm's getting out of bed.
That's awful.
Hurricanes like that. Oh, fucking hell, time. Jeez, I'm late.
Yeah, no.
I've got to knock a tree into a train in front of Ethan.
Gnocchi tree. And then
Not
Foreshadowing.
happened, not happened yet.
and then what happened was my phone,
This is a shit story. You can pick up the pace.
my phone ran out of battery.
Oh, that is fucking... Oh, my God.
So are we on it for 9 hours then? How long were you stopped for?
So, stopped for a good, 3 and a bit hours or so. Just not doing anything at all. I was...
That's so long in my mind to just be sat there.
Imagine you as well.
3 hours.
And what happened, Drew, at the 4-hour mark? People need a piss.
Yeah.
And the air just became piss. And I was looking there.
What do you mean? Could you not piss?
In the moments on the floor.
I ignore my
He
questions.
don't listen.
In the moments on the floor, as I was thinking when I'll get out, if I'll get out,
Yeah.
what will become of me?
Yeah.
I remember looking to the right into the first class carriage through the glass door, and there was a child, maybe no more than the age of 5, sat on a big seat, and I was just thinking, I'm more worthy of you than that. And I began to think, I hate that child. I hate them. And I just had a heart full of hatred. I read a bag 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I read the writing on the bag. It said Acne Studio. I just kept reading the words Acne Studio, Acne Studio, because that was the thing in front of me, looking at the floor, counting the bits between the carpets.
There's not any food on the train at all.
Ran out of stock, no water, no food, no power.
Fucking hell, no hope.
This is horrific.
It is bad.
So when did you get... After 3 hours, you get going again. Where did the other 4 hours come into play?
Just the general travel time.
Yeah.
So what time did you get into Piccadilly?
11:30. I was meant to get here for about 8 o'clock.
Gross, that, isn't it? And so what has changed then? You said what?
My personality.
Well, how different are you?
More depressed.
Right.
Fuck me.
Some people see these things as like a time to reflect on what you've got and how good your normal life is, and you think,
yeah, that's
these little
true.
things don't matter when I'm stuck here without water, without this, without that. But you saw it as just a further proof of humanity's
I hated that child.
desperate position.
Stop saying you hated the kid.
I was thinking though. I was thinking about war, and I was thinking about this is almost my time in the trenches.
No.
But also it's not as bad as those who are actually involved in war even today.
Yep. Good.
So therefore, it could have been worse. And that for me was a religious moment.
Fancy West
Why
Coast.
couldn't you wee?
Yeah.
I couldn't wee. Yes. Oh, I don't want to contribute to the smell.
What
anymore.
smell?
The
Does
big
it not
pissy
disappear?
smell. What you should have done, you should have started charging £2 for people to use the toilet. You're the little bouncer in front of
I
it.
lose my mind here. So was the flush not working?
It just the piss kept coming out of the room. The orders remain in the air.
Odours.
So therefore, it was just ever present. God,
Nice.
it was tough. I can't give you more enthusiasm than that. It was painful.
But you go into the gym in a minute. You've changed yourself a little bit.
Going to the gym at the minute feels so much better. bit of a new man, really, in terms of...
Fucking hell, what 2 different stories. I love that. You're a new man. You're feeling better.
Yeah, doing me half an hour walk, done it twice in a row now without
Lovely.
having to hold the thing. Doing the weight, pumping the iron, getting that little bit of pain here, which knows I've done something. Back spasms. So it's good.
His back spasms are good sign.
Chest pains and back spasms?
Yeah.
They're a sign that everything's going absolutely
Amazing.
perfectly. One side of his face droops very heavily when he's in the gym as well, which is really good news. That's good to know.
What about you?
Right, cut that. We're not doing an impression of it.
What about your cooking at the minute, Ethan?
How was your trip? You've been
Oh
down to Canterbury. How
Did you
was
see
it?
Mark?
Didn't see Mark, didn't see anyone. Somebody showed. We had a lovely time. Potted around, lots of wind, had some food.
You had
that
lots
was
of wind?
nice. Oh, sorry, the wind, the storm. The storm was ever present. Who knew what that storm had for me at the end of that trip? Nobody could have predicted it.
No, probably the weatherman.
Who knows?
No. Who knows?
He wouldn't have predicted
the weatherman
train
predicted.
at
In fact, the train company predicted it, didn't they? They said, it's going to be struggle.
No trains after 6.
No trains after 6.
So they did predict it actually. Yeah, quite explicitly. Was that your impression of it?
I've got the repay scheme though. Refund. I get a refund.
Oh dear, what full amount?
refund.
Oh, brilliant.
Wow. Look at that.
Right then.
Worth it.
Before we go into
Thanks,
thanks for that, Ethan.
I like how he told us that 6-hour story in real time as well. That was nice.
that was
just to really get us in the mood.
The Agony bants come in thick and fast.
Send your Agony bants in. We'll answer any problems that you have. And also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Hit it. Oh, we were supposed to do that at the start, weren't we, Ethan?
Yeah, we were. Please subscribe. It helps us grow and we can keep doing it longer. If not, we'll have to fold.
No, that's not true. But
Why didn't we do
he always has to put this sort of big ending
What
on it.
happened?
We're not going to follow.
What happened at the start?
What?
Did we just forget?
Yeah.
It's all right. Agony bants. Agony bants. Ethan, agony bants. Agony. SloppyJoesPodcast at gmail.com. Keep me anonymous, please. So Ethan, give him a name.
It's a him.
Him.
Him. Yes, him.
Huh?
No, I call him him.
Him.
Sorry about that, yeah.
This is from him. Dear Sloppers, hope you are well. I'm stuck between a cock and a hard place.
Right.
I guess it's a typo.
Delete the email. Delete the email.
I was out on our monthly diving meetup in the Lake Districts. This is an activity me and my mum and dad have carried on. This is an activity my mum and dad got me into, and I carry on to this day. However, I'm part of the cool under 20s group.
Wow.
We do meet up in the Lake District once a month to go diving. When we, the under 20s, get together on our diving trips, it gets wild. My mate Tom has been seeing Ashley now for a couple of months, and they are both.
Do they not mind their names being left in?
No, for some reason, no.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
because the thing is, there's probably, 2, 3, 4,000 Tom and Ashley's in the under 20s Lake District diving team.
Yeah.
There's probably, you can't move for Toms and Ashley's there. No one will know who that is.
Now, although Ashley is younger than him, her diving has outdone some of the best work in the group, and she's got a name for herself.
Oof,
One of the older and cooler lads in the group has taken a shining to Ashley. When I was on the boat for our morning rock dive, Tom went in first, leaving Ashley and Daly up on the boat.
Daly as well now.
I saw them.
Daly?
Daly's the cooler guy.
Daly Thompson.
What?
Tom Daly.
Athlete Daly Thompson.
No.
Daly?
Daly.
Tom
Daly
Daly
and Ashley.
Is a diver. Tom Daly, isn't it? Is it Tom Daly?
It's not Tom Daly. Tom has gone in the water.
So there's Tom Daly. They're two different people in the diving team.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
It's
coincidence.
not unbelievable.
Wow.
And don't forget the key story is Ashley is younger than Tom. I secretly caught them, Ashley and Daly, kissing whilst Tom was in the water.
Yeah.
Sloppers, what do I do now? Do I tell Tom that his girlfriend of a couple of months has been kissing an older, cooler boy, or do I just let it go on? I believe Ashley and Daly are going to be the new couple, and it's only a matter of time before Ashley breaks Tom's heart. What do I do now, Sloppers? Or do I risk causing a rift and Ashley and Daly teaming up on me, saying I've made it all up?
Oh, there is that. Because it depends how sneaky they are, doesn't it? Thank you, him. The problem with this is, with creating enemies in international waters, is it's one of
It's in the lake.
Wow. No, then national waters it's one of the easiest places to kill another human being, isn't it? Water. How long have you got of foul play water?
No, but if you're going to kill someone, don't kill someone from the diving team because everyone will go find them.
No, but once they're dead, you can't bring them back to life.
That's true.
It's a perfect excuse. Oh, let's come diving with me, him. You go down there. Oh, look at that. Touch that. Look at that rock. Rock on the wrist. Dead. Oh, he got his hand stuck under a rock. Everything else is no foul play.
Why is
If he gets stuck involved, he's going to get his fucking... Honestly.
Do you think Daly might go kill him?
I think you don't want to be messing with people at sea. I've always said that.
Stop saying sea. He's in a lake.
Okay, this lake is just a little sea, isn't it?
You're a little sea.
You're a big sea. Not that big sea. Not that. Anyway, I'd sneakily make...
What are you laughing at?
I would
Why
make...
is he laughing?
I would make Tom catch Daly in the act. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So I would try to find a way to get Tom to dive in, recreate the scene.
Yeah.
Let's get Daly and Ashley kissing. Let's have Tom pop up round the back of the boat.
Oh!
So what I'm going to do is, Here's what I'm going to do. Great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Oh, wait, I did. Fishing rod with a fiver on
The
it.
the fishing team and the diving team have got to be different.
Well, no, because... No. There's a lot of crossover there. I've got a fishing rod with a fiver in it. I'm whipping it over the other side of the boat. Tom is underwater. He sees the fiver. He's going after it.
Nice.
I'm
You might want
reeling
to up
that.
it a bit.
All right, then a check for
20 quid,
a
not-
grand. It's a traveller's check for £1,000. I'm reeling that in, bringing him up the other side of the boat. He comes out. They're kissing. It's my fiver. You can't even have that. What a
that's
bad
tight.
moment for him. But then also, I suppose he'll see the fishing rod and he'll realise I could have just told him. I don't know. I'm stumped.
Is it not inevitable that Ashley, who is younger than most people, but she's like the shining light, is going to get with the cool boy eventually?
I don't like that from you.
Why?
Because that's just a very sort of, the cool girl gets with the cool guy and there's nothing we can do about it. I like to think that we stand up for the not so cool guy.
Yeah, speaking of not so cool guys, Ethan, what's your thoughts
Yeah,
on
what do you
this?
make of it?
Who were the kisses again, please?
Right, fucking hell.
Fucking
What do you
hell.
think, Joe?
Tell me who the kisses were. I don't want to repeat it.
Well, I don't know if it's him, Dale, Tom, or the lass.
The lass.
Well, we know the
Ashley,
woman
the lass
or the
is called
girl
Ashley.
is kissing someone.
Right, okay, I've got an idea.
Go on.
So Ashley and Tom are the kisses, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
Ashley
no,
and Daly.
no.
Ashley
Tom's in the
Daly.
water. Ashley and Tom are together, but when Tom dives in,
I've got it.
Ashley and Finger necking on.
I've got it. So Daly or Ashley,
Yeah.
we need to, when one of them are maybe asleep,
Okay.
apply an adhesive to their mouth.
Yeah.
Or when they're not looking. It can be like, maybe give them
And
like...
they're not looking.
No, maybe give them...
Hey, look
They'll
at that.
always be looking.
What was that? Oh, I guess nothing. Let me kiss you, Ashley.
So nobody's 8. Maybe there's a
Nobody's
bowl
8.
of-
No, well, they're under 20, so we don't know how old they are. Could be 8.
We've not brought any food. Nobody's had any food. We bring a bowl of porridge or a cup with adhesive painted around the outside, of which you have to drink from it. The adhesive goes around the lips. The lips become sticky.
Yep.
The diving is timed so much just after they go in the water. The stickiness is still very much there as
Yeah.
it's 20 minutes before it goes.
Hurry up and get... We all know what this is going to end with, and you're taking so long to get there.
The kiss,
Yeah.
they're stuck together,
Yeah.
they come up and they can't do anything, they can't breathe, and it all ends.
Wow, fucking hell.
Just kill them both.
It'd be awful if they just cut straight to foreplay, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Oh, that would be awful. That
What are you
would be
saying then?
awful.
Yeah, I'd tell them.
Would you?
Listen, Daly's kissing your bird.
Would you?
Yeah, go and sort Daly out.
But Daly's a cool kid.
Yeah, fucking make
Knock
him
him out.
uncool.
Yeah. You know what's not cool? Drowning to death. Not very cool, is it?
Should we turn to... Right then, who knows what we're going to be eating now? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wait, is it Brussels sprouts?
It's nice. No, it's not. Any more, by the way?
Canberra.
That's fucking... We're trying to go for European.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, Riga then.
Yeah. Just... We'll spend a few
Luxembourg
minutes...
City.
We'll spend a few minutes just roaming around the idea. Rome?
Oh, really nice.
Fucking
Well
hell.
done,
Right,
well
let's
done,
eat.
well
Very
Let's
good,
eat,
that.
let's eat.
Very good.
Right then, Joe, it's time to move on to our favourite part of the show, where hungry boys like me and you get stuck into what we consider to be a 9 out of 10 food, because it's a 9 out of 10 club. Round of applause, Ethan.
Yep, round of applause.
No, you don't just say
no,
it, it's
you
an action.
can't just say it.
Lovely.
Now, this one is a sort of something we addressed in a previous episode, where we had a debate over a food group, or a food type, sorry, and I said it was good. You two suggested
No.
this food was shite.
You brought in something you know we don't like.
I brought something that I think will change your mind.
Wow.
You slagged off, ladies and gentlemen, The Gnocchi. Let's just say this. As someone who can't spell, trying to find Gnocchi online was very difficult.
Yeah, they need to... the branding boys over at Gnocchi need to have a word with themselves.
Get rid of that G.
Get rid of the second C.
What's that all about?
Gnoccchi.
Yes, please.
Also, are you a Gnocchi or a Gnocchi?
Gnocchi. Oh, I go with Gnocchi. When does it become a bit... Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. So, you two said it was bland and it was shite. And for those who don't know, gnocchi's like pasta but potato, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little potato bed that a sort of a blue bottle fly could sleep on, isn't it?
So, what I decided to do is see how or what gnocchi I can get us delivered. And there was one trusted company that I saw, pretty much the only one. One trusted company that I saw that would deliver.
Yes.
Now, they're known for their breakfasts. Right. But go with me on this because they do 4 pasta dishes. I'm getting my mouth.
Your mouth is always.
They do 4 pasta dishes as part. I can't speak. They do 4 pasta dishes as part of their lunch menu, and it is one of Manchester's best cafes, Ezra and Gill.
Wow.
Always a
So
queue.
what have we got then? Gnocchi.
So gnocchi apparently is boring, but how about some gnocchi with a la nduja?
I don't know, do you? Tell me.
And gnocchi with a sausage ragu. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if we should.
Why are you slagging off gnocchi?
No. I don't want to baby any of our viewers, but I will say I didn't try gnocchi till I was about 27. So
what do you mean? Why did gnocchi pass you by?
Mean? Well, because you don't really get it in work. And also, so if any of our viewers, Joe, haven't had gnocchi, can you tell them what it actually is before you stuff that in your
So, it's very simple to make. Mashed potato, really thinly mashed down.
Thinly?
With an egg and lots of flour, essentially.
Right.
And then you boil it. But
in little balls, though.
In little balls, yeah.
Almost like cereal batter potatoes.
I'm going.
So what have I got here?
I've got the sausage, you've got the nduja.
Okay.
Right.
It's got full walnut halves on top, which is worth mentioning.
Ethan, do you want to come over this way and try it?
Okay.
Oh, don't. That's delicious.
Okay.
What have you got?
And do you? Try again.
Is it nice? Don't slag off the gnocchi. Why is the walnuts on there?
Yeah. You asked for that.
Did I ask for walnuts?
Nah. Right, get Ethan to go.
Right. That is fucking nice.
Okay, that one's nice.
I'm having the rest of that one.
No.
What were you? I'm having the rest of that one. You can have that one. That is heavenly. And don't pretend that it's not. Oh, don't give me that. Your mind can be changed.
Let me have another go on that one.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. I like that one as well. Sausage ragu's good.
So talk us through it then. What does nduja? What's it doing for you?
Well, this is the thing. You slagged off pasta. That's good. That one, isn't it? You not having it? Alright, fuck you all. You slagged off pasta. Pasta is a vessel for amazing sauces, just like gnocchi is. But why I love gnocchi so much is it's got a little bit more. It's got a little bit more texture. Sorry, something happened up there, folks. It's got a little bit more texture to it. Got a little bit more bite.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I love that it holds more of the sauce. No, fuck off. You don't like gnocchi, go on then. That's good, isn't it? That one's the best. I'm fucking keeping it. I'll scrap it.
Do you love it?
Yeah, so much so. Ethan's having so much of it,
with
the
gnocchi
dirty
is-
bastard. What are you saying?
Well, just the texture is incredibly off-putting.
What do you mean?
It's like sort of sticky and quite fatty, but also really quite sort of like stodgy and like gnocchi itself. There's sort of no bite to it whatsoever. It feels like every gnocchi I've had feels like it's overcooked, but I know that's just what it is because it's mashed potato. But I just think it just feels like just too much. Little like dead witchetty grubs or something.
Really?
This on a pasta I'd really like.
Ethan?
The sauces are lovely. I just fundamentally don't get along with gnocchi very well. Say
Well, you said before, Joe.
I don't hate it by any means. Sorry, Ethan. Sorry, carry on.
No, that's all right. We can relax here. I think
Thank you.
what we've tried right there was that the gnocchi itself isn't spectacular.
No.
but the things around it make it a really delicious dish.
Yeah, but pasta itself isn't spectacular. You tell me you'd have plain spaghetti with nothing on it. You wouldn't.
But I also wouldn't bring plain spaghetti to the 9 out of 10 club, you know?
No, but I'm not bringing plain gnocchi. I'm just letting you know, as a vessel for great flavours, gnocchi can't, don't be so shady at gnocchi.
So are you sitting there telling me that what you're actually bringing to the 9 out of 10 club is great flavours? Just as a concept. I think you have to hold your hands up and say you're bringing gnocchi here.
I'm bringing gnocchi.
And its ability, in comparison to the other great flavour vessels out there.
Yeah.
You're talking bread. You're talking rice, shite. You're talking
no, don't
spaghetti
slag
and
off
pasta.
rice.
Well,
Essentially, in a minute, I'm going to have a bit of sauce left over here. Now, if I had one strand of spaghetti, the sauce would just... that's not a vehicle for the sauce. Right. Whereas I've got one chunky bit of gnocchi. That's going straight in my gob. Phenomenal. By the way, fair play to Ezra and Gil. Great flavours.
Lovely flavours. I'm going to go ahead and say it is...
Have you changed your mind a bit? Because you did say it was 1 out of 10.
I think it is 3 out of 10.
Now you're lying.
Well done, Treasure and Gill, for packing lovely flavours around it. But the gnocchi itself, every bite I have of it, I go, oh no, it's not an animal product, it's okay. Feels like lard or like a bollock or something.
I'm not having it, I'm fuming at you actually.
Oh yeah?
Because it's one of those where, if that was a 3 out of 10 dish, you're enjoying it. You are enjoying it. But 3 out of 10, you're enjoying it.
The whole dish isn't 3 out of 10, but the gnocchi.
No. You've got to take it as the whole dish. How good is the whole dish?
5.5. 6. Nice.
Ethan?
Oh, well, I must say, actually, it was really enjoyable.
Oh, wow.
It was I love the bit of sausage one. I love the sausage. And the other one made it almost really cheesy.
They both had sausage in. Which one do you mean, sorry?
The one that was...
Sausage ragu.
Yeah, it can only be described as more overwhelmingly sausage.
Yeah.
And then...
That's your Tinder bio, isn't it?
The other one was very cheesy with the nuts on.
Oh, yeah.
It worked really well with walnuts.
Well, I've just eaten this 9 out of 10.
Okay. Ethan James. I've said no. Joe said yes.
Well, you know what? If I come in here saying I really love gnocchi, I could probably maybe put it in. But I remembered that I said I don't, so it's not getting in.
Oh, yeah, you fuckers.
Unlucky.
But have I changed your mind slightly on gnocchi?
You've certainly changed my mind on Ezra and Gil. I'll be going there for their same sauce, but with spaghetti.
No, that's the thing. It only comes in gnocchi.
Tagliatelle.
That, and I'll give you that. Do you one we just had then?
Yeah.
If that was spaghetti, wow. That'd be... Well, my argument is that gnocchi's not better than spaghetti. Both pasta and spaghetti are fucking unbelievable.
Toward the end of your mouthful of the gnocchi, you said if this was a spaghetti, it'd be shite.
No, I didn't say we shite. I said the little sauce at the end wouldn't have a vessel to get into my mouth unless I bought garlic bread.
Oh. Is garlic bread in the 9 out of 10 club?
Have we done...
I think we did it, didn't we?
did it. We did shit garlic bread though. Remember at Pizza Hut, we bought the flat ones.
Tear and share. It's incredible garlic bread. Anyway, gnocchi does not make it into the 9 out of 10 club, but you may have changed Ethan's mind at least. And I'll be honest, that's the best gnocchi I've ever had.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd like to do? And someone mentioned this in the comments, is when you get gnocchi, before you put it to your sauce, like crisp it up a little bit in the pan. So it's got a bit more of a texture.
Yeah, but just have a roast potato at this point. We're basically deconstructing, then reconstructing a roast potato here. If you want soft, flaky potato in a crispy coating, have chips or roast potatoes. Don't gnocchi it and then unknocchi it. Once you've knocked, you can't unknock.
Oh, God. Right, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Oh, by the way, we've got merch. We never plug the merch anymore. Merch. Might release a new item soon.
Yeah.
Because the mugs went down a storm. So, I don't know. Fridge magnet.
Ooh. Keyring. Yeah. Face masks. That you can put on your partner's face and feel like you're kissing little Ethan.
Ooh.
That'd be nice.
What would you... If your partner had Ethan's face mask on,
yeah,
would you just be all right with it? Because deep down you know it's...
I'd be around the back anyway. Won't see it. Cut that.
No.
Right,
everyone, we've got to go. We'll see you later. Buy some merch.
Love you.
Join the Patreon. Bye.
Bye. Wave Ethan.
Bye.